one to the woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers, taking on the winners of 8 straight, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. And the Spartans will kick it off to get us underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers offense will go on the attack first. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. The Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Works the middle of the field. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch. And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that.
Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Really nice job by the quarterback there of just letting the play develop. He had his eyes down the middle of the field, and I think when he saw that deep middle area vacated, he said to himself, I've got a guy running right into that area. I'm throwing this thing on time. This is going to be a touchdown. That's exactly what happened.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Spartans offense will get the ball for the first time. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. 2 NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the points.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Wide open downfield. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Give to the running back. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. Big moment in recruiting last week. 4-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a 4-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Fires to the big fella. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Knowles. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Wants to keep it in the air. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Nebraska. Boy, did they have a big pickup in recruiting. Stud in the secondary. 5-star defensive back. Gives them a verbal. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Sparty's defensive front is dominating. They have a great history of doing that.
Getting after the quarterback, man, getting off the football, getting upfield, being disruptive, being a great defense that can stop the run and find the quarterback, man, that's what you...
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Give to the single back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. There he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Complete downfield. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down.
That's a really good-looking throw, and I love the decision right there. When I think back to my favorite Michigan State quarterback ever, it's Kirk Cousins. Wasn't the biggest, wasn't the strongest, fastest, didn't have the best arm. But he made good decisions. He read the defense and threw the ball accurately on time. This guy has the ability to do that, too. If he keeps this up, this offense is going to be tough to stop.
Trying to impose their will with the run. Across the 25 to the 24-yard line before he stopped. Pick up a 5 and a 1st down.
Well, this offense didn't get off to the start they wanted, going 3 and out of the gate. But on the second drive, they're doing much better. They're finding a rhythm, and I think a big part of that is establishing the running game. And really nice job on that last one, picking up the 1st down.
It's really nice to see this offense bounce back. That first possession, man, they go 3 and out. They really struggled, and now starting to put a drive together.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Michigan State.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. These teams putting up some early points, and now they have it back up 10-7. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Spits it out to the back. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the 1st down. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Pulls it, fired complete. Strong, firm tackle. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. Sparty and nearly 75,000 of his closest friends pegging the decibel meter on third down. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Cornhuskers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the first quarter. We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The give to the back. That's a fumble on the play. Offense scoops it up and still going. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. He leaves it with the back. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Unleashes one. A beautifully placed ball to the outside, and the toe drag for the big pickup. Now on the move at the 28-yard line on first down. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Quarterback on the keeper. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Dropping back, it's Childs. Grabbed in the middle, it's Marsh. Picks up enough to give them first and 10 from the 11. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo. Quarterback keeper. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And that is the play this defense had to have. Did you look in the secondary right there? I mean, he was open, guys. Like, that would have been a touchdown, and this defense got to the quarterback, hit him as he's throwing the...
Touchdown, Sparty! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Let's talk for just a minute about Nebraska. I'm sure you guys saw what a get in recruiting four-star defensive linemen gave them a verbal commitment just last week.
Yeah, you can't get enough of these guys, man. And they're excited because you've got to play so many defensive linemen. This is the guy that's going to come in, be in the rotation early and often.
The Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease. Push somebody back. Create some space. There was nowhere to go.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Got it inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Rushes on him. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stayed tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
After giving up that big play, this defense has been a rock. 3rd and goal coming. Looking to get it in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd hoped to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the gun, running back on the move. Hard running there.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Right back to him on the ground. And the Huskers get it past the sticks.
That's a great-looking run there. Nebraska's had such a great lineage at running back. When you think back to the great Roger Craig or Amon Green, Lawrence Phillips, Rex Burkhead, they always seem to be pumping somebody up into the NFL. This guy has a chance to play on Sunday because of his skills.
Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The Cornhuskers have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Raiola. Gets it out fast. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, can these guys use a score to cut into this lead. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes a man miss. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Just keeps slinging it. Finds his big tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. He'll throw it. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. They've got to get the football to the 32 to pick up the 1st down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's eyes. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to Eastern Michigan. The MACtion never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Rolling, throwing, looking right.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Spartans racing to the line in a hurry-up, trying to pick it up on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Childs. Moves around to clear up the vision. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. It'll be 3rd and long. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's McCray. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Spartans will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Gets the back moving. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Complete to the left. It's a seam wide open. He's at the... And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Nebraska!
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've got time, they've got the lead, and David, it's sort of like a doctor. First, do no harm.
Do no harm, but also momentum is hard to create and sometimes hard to stop. You have it, so Jesse, don't do anything stupid to create some momentum for the other side.
I think a lot of this comes down to your quarterback and whether or not he's making good decisions in this game. If yes, be aggressive. If not, let's just take the lead into halftime and get ready for the 2nd half.
Back to throw, it's Childs. Skips away from pressure. Slings it downfield. And they can't make the connection.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window...
Intercepted. And they get the takeaway and prevent points from going up just before the end of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds his tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. One more snap coming before halftime. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. It's caught. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in East Lansing. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Huskers will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They opened this third quarter on top, and they built the lead on the strength of that running game.
And they made a huge statement, too, just proving to the other team that they're more physical, they're winning in the trenches. So here in the second half, David, just keep demoralizing this defense by pounding the football.
Yeah, and I'm not going to let that happen. I riled up my guys at halftime. We're going to put more people in the box, and we got to come out and meet the physical challenge of this offense.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Dropping back, it's Childs. Finds his big tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Pulls it in, it's Collier. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Ball is at the 35, it's 1st and 10. The give on the option. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Spartans now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Grabbed over the middle, it's Collier. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. And it'll be downed right there. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The noise bouncing off of Sparty's armor as they encourage the green and white on third down. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one.
This quarterback has been really good today. Has been on top of it, seeing things really, really well. That pass right there put him over the 300-yard mark. That's a pretty good day.
And the Huskers are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it from the gun. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. The Cornhuskers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll go with a direct snap. Not this time. After finding running room on the previous play, nowhere to go this time around as the defense rises up. The Huskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Raiola. He's got the tight end. Turning it on! And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Huskers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And this offense stays aggressive and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. Out of bounds after a bit. Up on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Cornhuskers trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking to fire. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! They take the lead with the 6. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address, do something different.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Leaves it with the running back. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains with the 1st down. That might be it for the 3rd quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Nebraska is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Taylor has it. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. Here's the handoff. Makes a pass to Marker. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Dances away. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
Talk about saving your best when the moment is the biggest. Nice job in the fourth quarter. Been grinding all day. Made the biggest run of the day when it counted the most. Picked up the first down in a pretty close ball game.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Power football with the run. Got enough for the first down. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for the offense on this drive. Another nice game, this time on the ground.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
This is a hard defense to run to the outside against because of their speed. You saw in that last play their ability to go sideline to sideline, win at the point of attack as they shut down that sweep play.
Yeah, and it's also hard when you get in the red because what do we do on defense? We bring in all the big bodies, so there's not a lot of space in there to run. I like getting the ball in the perimeter. You toss it out there, you run it back. He gets out there faster. We got a positive gain. Still a couple plays here left, too.
On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Has to get there to move the sticks. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
Well, the decision to go for it on 4th down pays off. They get it and expect them to go fast here down close to the goal line.
And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. With the run on 1st and goal. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Go straight ahead. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. He stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Down in the final period in a tight game, and they will go for it on. Sneaks into the end zone.
How about make no mistake about it? Line up, bring in the big boys. You know, you probably have a good idea of what I'm trying to accomplish. 4th down situation, and the offense comes through playing with a little physicality, a little muscle.
And a little pressure, no problem. The extra point ties the game here in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Back to pass, it's Raiola. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The handoff to Johnson. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the run. Turns it on in midfield. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Huskers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I think that might be an example of the running back maybe trying to do a little bit too much. Everybody wants to try to bounce the ball outside and hit the home run, but in college football at this level, you just need to do a better job taking what the defense gives you.
Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at 42.
Nice job by this defense. So they didn't do a good enough job in the last drive, but, man, we got to get to the quarterback, affect him, get him in predictable situations like you did right here now on 3rd and long.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. And the Huskers will call on their punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now, there he goes! He's at the 40. Running inside the 20. The Spartans will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Pushes for the goal line. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Defense way too anxious there, and they just hand them a first down with a penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Penalty is on the D. I guess the good news is it didn't lose much ground, but there's not much left. No field goal attempt here. They'll try to break the tie here in the 4th with a touchdown. We've got a timeout on the field, and we are set up for a terrific finish. They'll keep the kicker on the sideline, and the offense will try to get it done with a touchdown in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They've got him pinned back, and they're trying to rattle their eardrums. Listen to this crowd. You just can't go backwards there. He did, and they swarmed him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
correct. And you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they need.